So, Leetcode 1262, greatest sum divisible by 3. Given an integer array nums, return the maximum possible sum of elements of the array such that it is divisible by 3. Alright, so we're going to start off s equals 0 and then for I in nums. Okay, and then we're going to have modulo equals I mod 3, right? And then if m equals 0, then s plus equals I. Because something which is already divisible by 3 cannot affect the divisibility by 3, so there's no reason not to add it. Oh, unless they're negative. And they're not. They're all positive numbers. So we want them all if possible. So sum 1. All right. Let's call these alts. And we'll have 2 heaps here like this. All right. So that'll give us the lower ones. Otherwise, heap push. God, is it the heap first or the number first? I can never remember. I always forget. M minus 1. Okay, and then let's have a T. A T equals. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's do it like this. If m doesn't equal 0, then heap push alts m, and then we're going to push the number, right? Okay. Now, what are the cases? The cases are that the entire thing is divisible by 3, in which case we keep everything. And then if there is a 1 or a 2, then we can adjust it accordingly. Or, yeah, okay. You can remove 2 1s, or you can remove 1 2. Well, it depends on how many are left. So we'll figure it out. All right. So now we have our alts here. So now look, if s equals. I'm trying to think, because there is a situation where the thing that's congruent to 1 modulo 3 is much, much, much larger than I mean, it's almost like we have to do every single comparison, right? Yeah. We're going to figure this out. So if s modulo 3 equals 0, then return s. We don't need a separate t. Now we want to consider the alternates if they are there. And if they are not there, then we don't really have a choice. Okay, so d1 smallest equals, the most you might possibly have to take away is 2, right? And then d2 smallest, and then, is there like a conditional heap pop? I don't think that there is, but we're going to make one. Conditional heap pop, right? And it's going to be heap and array, like this. Now, if heap, then arr.append heap pop h. That's pretty sweet. So we're going to say conditional heap pop alts 1, comma, d1 smallest for I in range 2, and then conditional heap pops alts 2, d2 smallest. So each of these could have either 0, 1, or 2 items in them. Now, if there are 0 in both, then obviously, yeah. Now I need to figure out at most 2 from each. Let's see, how many combinations are there? There's 1, well, this would be 2, 4, 8, 16, whatever. So 4i in range. Yeah. Else arr.append 0. We are getting some serious bullshit going on here right now. Okay. This is so stupid. All right. So total equals S. Yeah, total equals S. And then now if I and 1, then total minus equals d1 smallest 0. So we're just going to do every single combination. This is ridiculous. This is pretty dumb. This is offensive. I shouldn't be making this into a video. Okay. Okay. D2 smallest, and this one should be 0. So we're just looking at most 16 combinations. And then if t mod 3 equals 0, so we're going to say b equals 0. Now we've already concluded that it's not divisible by 3, right? So there's no reason to include anything else. So if t mod 3 equals 0, then b equals max b, comma t, and then return b. So that's just like every combination of removing the smallest. Expected colon, where? Line 8. That is correct. Okay, that is correct, that is correct, that is correct. Run. Interesting. Four and 5. So we should have removed the 2 1s, right? So print I, comma S, comma T. This should have worked. I mean, it was a silly solution, but it should have been accurate. Let's see what it did. Okay, so the well, this isn't right. There should be a 4. 4 should be here, and a 5 should be here. What is going on? Alts 1, Alts 2. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right. No, that's fine. It was a silly mistake. That's fine. Okay, submit. What? What? Are you kidding me? That was a joke. Okay, you know what? I'm not redoing it. That's fine. If it's 97.63%, that's fine. But I mean, I'm adding zeros to lists, and this is ridiculous. All right. Okay. So yeah.